Hello, hello, my beautiful Virgos. All right, so this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo, or if you have Virgo in your chart, or if you're interested in a Virgo, or you just are drawn to the title. There might be a message in here for you. And remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, happy birthday to all my Virgos out there. Today is my birthday. I start the beginning of Virgo. So I decided, since I was given this gift at birth, that I would share it with others. So we're going to get your overall energy. We had the Nine of Wands with spiritual strength, the Hangman with sacrifice, and the Two of Swords with mental conflict. So this is the overall energy. Now, I asked for energy and energies around you. So put it in your situation. I feel like you or someone around you is in their head, they don't know what choice, needing to make a choice, right? And then we have the sacrifice, which is all about surrendering, but it's also about maybe feeling like you have sacrificed yourself enough. But the thing is that you're coming out with this spiritual strength, so you are stronger. If this isn't how you feel, like strong in your spirit, then maybe you need to start doing some more stuff to tap in to your soul, to your higher self. See, this is like you, right? We have our little muggle meat suit, the vehicle, meaning our body that we use to live this life. But look how big the soul is. So when we start living through the eyes of the soul, we see things in a much bigger perspective. That's also what the Hangman is about, is seeing things from a higher perspective, meaning through the eyes of the soul. And notice his eyes are closed, right? Because this is the real eye, the third eye, the intuition. So when you're in this mental conflict, a lot of times you can't hear your intuition, but your intuition is on point. You just have to get this little mental conflict out. All right, so that's your overall energy. The message I have for you is to go the distance. So whatever you have been thinking about doing, you got something in mind, and you're like, you know what? That's it. I'm going for it. And that could be what the mental conflict is. Bottom of the deck, we literally have the poise card. This is all about you have the confidence, you're ready, you're drawing in situations and people, right? That are of that same vibration. So just know, whatever this conflict is, that's why you need to step into your higher self, set with your soul. Because your situation, once again, I told you, there's a choice. You have the Two of Wands. All right, so this is about a big life decision. So notice he has the world in his palms, right? So that means the world is yours. What do you want? Everything is a choice. This is about a path. Are you going to take the same path that caused you mental conflict, that caused you to have to sacrifice yourself more? Or are you going to choose a different path where you can go the distance, where you run into people, places, and things that are in this same beautiful energy, right? Because we don't attract what we want, we attract who we are. So your challenge is making the decision, right? Judgment, answering the call. There's a call. This is major arcana. You have 1, 2, and this one at the bottom. 3, well, 4 if we include the overarching energy. 4 major arcanas in this small little spread. So once again, it's a big life decision. It's a choice. And put it in your situation. I'm not going to put a situation because this is general. So some of you, this could do with love. Some of you, this could do with career. Some of you, this could do with a move. Whatever it is, put in your situation. But that's your challenge, is I don't know what choice to make. So your action and advice is to what? Follow your North Star. Your happiness. This is the Star card. This is about healing. Where do you feel safe? What makes you feel like home? Where can you, this is also Aquarius energy. Where can you be authentic at? So whatever that is for you. Some of y'all maybe need to look up, if you don't already know your birth chart, what is your North Node? follow the north. And in this life, our north node is the mission we're supposed to be going to, right? So, for example, my north node is in Leo. So I am here to shine the light, be in the spotlight, which is why I started my channel, right? And then I went by my MC, which is in Pisces, so that's all about spirituality. It could have went the other way, like with creativity and with music, dance, whatever. But in this life, my life is it's a spiritual path. Not everybody has that. Everybody's got a different. That's why it's good to know, what is my north node? What is my calling, right? Because also judgment is about a calling. So that's your action and advice. And just know that when you are in alignment with your heart's desire or your north node, you do go the distance. You do cross the finish line. And then what happens? Celebration. This could be new people coming in. But notice this. This is what so this is how I feel when Three of Cups comes as an outcome, especially with people that have been in this energy. I think about the fact that maybe before, with this sacrifice, that you were the only one bringing the cup in, and everybody, you were just giving it out to everybody. That was like you had the cup and you was just pouring into everybody. So then, therefore, you depleted yourself. So now what you're doing when you make this decision and you follow your north and you choose a different path where you don't have to sacrifice yourself, you live through your soul, then you're drawing in people that come with their own cup. So then it's balance, it's reciprocity, right? That is beautiful. Because the bottom of the deck, this change has to happen. This is Scorpio energy, death card. Endings for new beginnings. So regardless, there is an ending that's going to happen. You just have to choose what ending that is. Which way are you going? Remember, it's a choice. There are no wrong choices. But once again, do you want to go down the same path? Or do you want something new, fresh, something more balanced and reciprocated? Remember I said the cup? Interesting. There he is. He, she, whatever, the energy of the King of Cups. You were the one that was bringing your own cup and pouring into everybody else. But now you're going to draw in people, places, and things that have their own cup. So then it's going to be a balance of the give and take. That is beautiful, Virgo. All right, let's see here. Where do I want to go? Let's see if the angels have anything to say. Yeah, there's something better. So there you go. See, wait. They're telling you, hold on, wait. There's something better. So this choice, this decision, if you're thinking about going backwards at all, or if you're like, man, I don't know, or well, this place right here, I'm complacent, or with this person, it's okay. They're telling you there's something better. So like I said, it's a choice. It's going to be up to you. All right, so I'm just going to do a quick, I really don't do love readings unless like personal ones people get from me, but I do want to just check and see what the romance angels have to say in your love life. Oh, wow. They got 3. So, first one we have is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yes. See, with all of this, sacrifice. And then we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So you could be in a relationship where like you're being you. Back to this. Remember I said a more authentic? And that's what you're going to call in, people that are authentic. But if you've been wearing a mask and they've been wearing a mask, meaning y'all are not communicating clearly, then that's what happens. Now it's time to free yourself from that. And then what? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Exactly, because if you're used to this, toxic and just not showing the true colors, just being surface level, then yeah, it's not going to be your usual type. It's going to be what? something better because it's going to be something more authentic. That is beautiful. Okay, let's close out with a guardian angel message for Virgo, please and thank you. Oh, okay. Let me put that. There's too many that want to come out. I've seen one, but what's meant to come out will come out. I don't believe in accidents or coincidences. There's always a reason. There's always a divine design behind all things. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, intuition. I told you your intuition is on point and it's telling you. But what happens is you get caught up in that monkey mind and then you're like, yeah, I don't know. And then you don't trust yourself. Virgo, don't doubt yourself. I'm a fellow Virgo and our intuition is on point. And so a lot of us with Virgo, our intuition has to do with the gut. It's a feeling, a knot. And we know, right off. You're like, man, hold on. So go with that instead of saying, well, maybe and maybe. No, don't maybe nothing. Your gut will not lie to you. All right, so your closing out message you have is opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. Hello, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Exactly. So that's what it could be. You're looking and maybe you've been in a situation, whether a job or relationship, and you put so much time and energy and you're just like, I can't just walk away from this. I've already put all this time. So you're looking at it with resentment and regret. Make a new choice. You have an opportunity for something new or many new. It says possibilities and opportunities, right? With an S, that's plural. So you need to stop dwelling on past stuff. Surrender all that. Free yourself, whoever needs to be free from the situation. I feel like there's two stories. There's always two stories because this is general. It's not a personal reading. So I feel like some of y'all have already freed yourself from the deception. And now you're like, you know what? I do want something new. So you're keeping an open mind, meaning you're not just going to allow anything. Your mind is open. You're also going to follow your intuition. Others of you, you're in this situation and it's time to take back control of your life. All right, Virgo, I hope that helped uplift, heal, inspire. I do private readings. If you're interested, everything will be in the description box below. Until next time, sending you so much love and light. Take care.